Hi everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss two more elementary signals which are important for the analysis of any types of signals and systems. So another one is unit ramp function. In the previous video, I have discussed the two important signals, standard signals, which are like a impulse function followed by unit step signal. So unit step signal, if you just go further, then it will be unit ramp signal. Unit ramp signal. So the continuous time, the continuous, see whatever the elementary signals or unit signals we are discussing that are applicable to both continuous and as well as discrete time domain signals. So the continuous time unit ramp function, R of t, every signal is represented by the starting letter of that signal. So if you take unit step signal u of t, ramp signal R of t, parabolic signal E of t, like that. Okay, so R of t is, impulse function is represented with del of t, not I of t. Okay, there is a difference. And R of t is that function which starts at t is equal to 0 and increases linearly, increases linearly with time. Okay, so a continuous time signal R of t is a function which starts at t is equal to 0 and increases linearly with time. So if you draw that ramp signal for a continuous time signal t, R of t, then it is like this. Okay, this is the ramp signal. Ramp, it's like a slope. It's like a slope. Okay, so simply it's a linear line which passes through the origin. It's a linear line which passes through the origin. So mathematically, see in this subject signals and systems, all the signals whatever you're drawing with free hand must be able to mention in a mathematical representation, because for the analysis part definitely we should consider the mathematical representation of the signal. So mathematically the ramp signal is defined as so R of t is equal to t for t greater than or equal to 0, and it is equal to 0 for t less than 0. This is the mathematical representation of a ramp signal. And we can also say, write R of t as a function of unit step function t into u of t. See, any signal can be represented with the help of unit step signal. Why it is u of t here? What is the definition of u of t? If you go to the unit step signal is defined only for t greater than or equal to 0. Listen this important point. U of t is defined only for t greater than 0. U of t is represented only for t greater than 0. That means there is no signal for t less than 0. So if you write R of t is equal to t into u of t, means you no need to specify these two steps. So these two steps combinedly can be written as u of t. So t into u of t means R of t is equal to t for t greater than or equal to 0, and R of t is equal to 0 for t less than 0. Okay, that meaning comes with this simple equation. R of t is equal to t into u of t, because u of t is defined for t greater than or equal to 0, and it is not defined, that means it is 0 for t less than 0. Okay, so r of t is equal to into u of t. Now suppose if you take the unit ramp signal, this unit ramp signal is obtained by integrating the unit step signal. And another important point, the unit ramp signal is obtained by integrating the unit step signal, or function. That means r of t is equal to integral u of t dt. u of t dt. Apply this. So integral, and u of t is equal to 1 dt, that is equal to, if you integrate 1, then it is nothing but t. So r of t is equal to t. When you integrate this u of t, then you will get t. So this is for t greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and we can also write, that means just what I am saying here is the relation between the previous function and this function, u of t and r of t. So u of t can be written as d by dt of r of t. So r of t equal to t, if you differentiate, then you will get 1. Okay, so r of t is the integration of unit step function, and u of t is the integration differentiation of r of t. Now let us see the discrete time signal. So discrete time signal means r of n. So r of n is equal to n for n greater than or equal to 0, and equal to 0 for n less than 0. Okay, so how to draw this? So we have drawn, this is the time domain, continuous time domain representation. Continuous time domain representation with slope is equal to 1. Okay, now let us draw in the discrete time domain r of n, and this is n, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So at 1, what is the amplitude? Let us consider the amplitude is 1. Let us consider the amplitude is 2 at 2, and 3, and 4. So that means here also the slope must be unity. Okay, so one by one step by step, the amplitude gets increased. Okay, so at t equal to 0, 0, at n equal to 0, amplitude is 0, at n equal to 1, amplitude is 1, 2, 2, and so on. Okay, so this is unit ramp function. Now coming to unit parabolic function. Unit parabolic function again can be obtained from the unit ramp signal. If you integrate one more time, you will get a parabolic signal. Okay, so the continuous time unit parabolic function, I said how it is represented, p of t. Okay, p of t is defined as, so how it is defined, p of t, parabolic signal, parabola, is represented as t square by 2. So it is t square by 2 for t greater than or equal to 0, and it is equal to 0 for t less than 0. So we can also say all these signals are one-sided signals, positive sided signal. Unit step signal is a positive sided signal, and unit ramp signal is a positive sided signal, and unit parabolic signal is also a positive sided signal. Suppose ramp signal, if you consider ramp signal and parabolic signal, how these two are related? Consider ramp r of t is equal to t. Integrate this. apply integration, then what happens? R of t, so integral r of t dt, that is equal to integral t dt, that implies t square by 2. So if you take ramp signal and integrate, you will get parabolic signal. So the representation of the signal, the graphical representation is, so this is p of t, continuous time domain signal p of t. So it is represented as like this. Okay, 0. This is the parabolic signal graphical representation. Okay, so again in discrete time domain, is in discrete time signal representation, p of n is equal to n square by 2 for n greater than or equal to 0, and it is equal to 0 for n less than 0. Okay, so this is the mathematical representation of the discrete time signal. So that can be represented graphically in discrete time domain signal. It is represented as, so take 1 2 3 4 and so on. So this is n, this is p of n, and you'll be having amplitude like this. The shape must be preserved like a parabola. The amplitude increases continuously like this. Okay, previously it was linear for the ramp signal, but now it is a parabola. Okay, so in the next video I will discuss the remaining elementary signals or standard signals. Thank you.